How's it going? Yeah, pretty easy.
She didn't have orange juice. I said that's 100%. She had grape. So I said,
Yeah.
Well, I'm Dennis, you right, man?
Hey, what's happening?
I need a card from you again, man.
Customs Day, come down, learn something.
Oh, for you?
All right, take a little.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the CSET booth, also known as the Cruise Ship Enforcement Team, established in 2001. Our main aim is to search arriving cruise ships and passengers, as well as their crew. Yes, crew gets searched too, actually. So these are where we work in Bermuda generally. There's 3 main ports that we work at, which is Dockyard, which has 2 berths, Heritage and Kings Wharf. St. George's, which has 1 berth at the moment, which is Penn-Is, and the Port of Hamilton, where we are now at Per 6. And our search area is actually right over there by that large window behind you. What we do is, like I said, we search boats. We also do agency work for other government entities, such as the Department of Immigration, the Department of Health, as well as the Department of Environmental Protection. Okay. So who do we work with on a daily basis? Mainly we work with the Bermuda Police Service. That's our #1 partner, because anytime you're found with anything of a contraband nature, they are automatically contacted, because they actually do a lot of the processing for the country. We do not have that power at the moment. We also work close with Maya Shipping. Maya Shipping is actually the agent for the cruise ships and most commercial vessels that come to the island. And their basic job is to liaison with, excuse me, I'm talking all day. Liaison with local entities on the ship's behalf, such as customs, police, the hospital, and any other retailers or wholesalers that they might need a resupply from. Right, so that's the other entity on the island. We also work well with other customs agencies all around the world and immigration agencies all around the world. When they have people of interest, they bring it to our attention, as well as wanted persons that they have interest in. So we assist them. We also work closely with the port security, Bermuda Port Security, as well as the private security firms. They're actually our eyes and ears when we aren't at the port, and they provide us extra leg up in terms of securing the port. Right? Because we can't be everywhere at once, unfortunately. We would like to have that many offices, but at the end of the day, budgets won't allow it at the moment. So we also have a close relationship with the ship security teams. Each ship has their own security team on board, which is tasked with providing obviously security and welfare on the boat, as well as making sure that no contraband or hazardous and harmful materials are being transported on the vessel. We also work closely with the canine officers in our department, as well as other departments when we have joint operations, which is actually a big help to making the efficiency and effectiveness of the operation as possible. So the things that we will use while we're working, we actually have a very nice X-ray machine up at Dockyard that's very effective. We also have things like this little doohickey here. This is actually what's called a universal cabinet key. Right? We use this to get into particular limited access or prohibited or restricted areas on the boat, where people can try to put things and hide things from not only us, but ship security. So sometimes when we use this here, we find things that ship security needs to find, such as things that people are stealing or stowing away to take off the boat at a later date, or we find what we need to find, which is other contraband or weapons and everything like that. We also use these little bad boys. If anybody's watched any type of law enforcement show over the years, they'll know what a NIC test is, which is a narcotics identification kit. So basically you put whatever sample or whatever drug you have an interest in, or what you may suspect it to be, you put it in here, and this will confirm your suspicions. This one here is a heroin test, and this one here is a marijuana test. We actually use quite a bit of this one in the field. So, we also use flashlights, and we also have this handy little doohickey here called a light or lidded. Oh man, can't get it out. But basically, it's a mirror on a stick of a flashlight, also known as an inspection mirror. So now we use this here. It's actually expandable. Once you actually expand it, the light comes on and shines into the mirror, as you can see there. So now we use this piece of kit to search up high and down low, or even behind things that we can't necessarily get. So this back here behind, hidden behind the poster board here. That's actually this is actually one of my favorite pieces of kit here, because I'm not trying to be climbing over, under, or through things all day, every day. So what do we actually find once we finish using all this equipment? Well, according to on the table here, as you saw earlier, some key things that we find. And actually, all of this, or the majority of all these items in this kit, were actually found last season on Bermuda's cruise ships. So I'll start with the weapons. This is actually a plastic knuckle duster. And this actually has two dangers to it. One, it hurts when it hits you. And two, because it's plastic, you can actually defeat a metal detector with it. So the only way I'm finding this is if I actually either empty your pockets or I pet you down. So, and then this is a variant of a knuckle duster called a knuckle ring. As you can see, there's 2 points on the end at the end of this. Your fingers go through there. Now, if I put this on and punch you in your neck, this is going through the side of your neck. Or if I put it on, that's some other reason why we actually, I didn't know if I pointed out the bulletproof vest, but we actually have bulletproof vests that we use when we actually search them, because of the nature of the weapons that we're finding on board the boats. Also, we also have, again, found this last season, flip knife, highly illegal in Bermuda. If you find them overseas, yes, they look nice and they're nice to play with, but don't import them. We will definitely take these from you, and the police will definitely be having a conversation with you. All right? Also, we also have pepper spray. This is actually classified as a firearm in Bermuda, also highly illegal. So these are not things you want to be found on your person in Bermuda's ports with my team, or on the street for that matter. And we also have, these are actually two pipes, two dry plant material pipes, we'll call them. And then this one here is actually a dry material vaporizer. You look inside there, that's not exactly tobacco. Again, all things found in Bermuda. None of this stuff that I'm showing you now was bought by anyone in the customs department. Let's see. Now, for a little educational for the parents at home, this is actually a gummy wrapper. The gum is not in it because they don't last too long once the package is open. But yeah, this is what the gummy container looks like. Now, legally, everything that contains cannabis has to be legally labeled in the United States to say it has cannabis in it, right? So if you're in doubt of whatever gummies your kids are running around the house with, just check the container and it will clearly state. This wrapper here actually comes from a legal dispensary, and again, it's legally labeled with THC. So it's under no confusion or anything what's in it. This is another one. This is, what was in here? This is THC and CBD chews. Again, legally labeled, so you know what's in it. Oh, okay. Now, these have actually been recent to law enforcement in general with the embedding of medical marijuana. These are actually e-cigarettes, e-pams, or vape pans. So these are actually the batteries for it. All right? Now, these are the cartridges that go on it. They're just screwing at the top. And all of these actually have cannabis oil in them. Every single one of them. That's why they're in our possession. We don't take nicotine oil ones, because the simple fact is, you can have them in Bermuda as a way to actually quit smoking. They're supposed to be healthier for you. I'm not a doctor, so I can't vouch for that statement. But I know we're getting a lot of the cannabis ones up off the cruise ships. Alrighty. And this is actually another one with the cartridge in situ. And so they come in all different types of, and that's actually another battery. And so they come in all shapes and sizes and types. So I hope that helps some of the parents out there that's wondering why your kid keeps walking around with a pan and blowing out steam.
Can you speak to the different wrappers and cans?
Oh, so basically, these are rolling papers. They come in a variety of colors, shapes, and sizes. But basically, these are used to roll plant material for the purpose of smoking. There's a little filter papers here. And then this is the actual rolling paper itself, where the plant material is mainly put. And then you also have the cone here. That looks like that. That helps you to start it out.
Now, rolling papers in themselves are not illegal.
No, not in and of themselves. These are a part of our exhibit because the former owners of the papers had decided to have some green plant-like material in their possession on the arrival in Bermuda. Therefore, they were seized in connection with that seizure.
Thank you very much for your help.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay, cool.